The first creative expression, I did this Chicago street dance called footworking, and I kind of learned it. I saw it at the route. It used to be a little rink that they used to go to. But I was a little kid going there. My grandfather would take us there stuff to go skating, but he took us there, and I ended up being on the dance floor. With all the older kids, they was juking. That's what we used to do. That's what they used to call it. But they was doing all that, and that's when I saw footwork and fell in love with the dance. And then I met a few people. I met a guy named Charles, to be specific. He taught me the style. And, since then, I kind of, I've been traveling and, all types of stuff, like just doing that type of dance. I haven't really done it so much as now as I used to, but yeah. Now the music, my uncle used to always like just freestyle and stuff when I was a little kid. But it was like, it'd be like that old school type of rap, and he'd just be rapping like the alphabet, substituting letters for different meanings. And so, like, as I got older, I just, I always had rhythm, and, that's where it all kind of came from. So I recently just saw him doing that with my kids. So that's how I kind of know, what I'm saying, where that came from. It's kind of funny, but, what I'm saying? Like, I got introduced to music, rapping and all that through my uncle. His name is Marvin. He a dope dude, man. But ever since then, it's like, kind of music, dance, art, all that stuff kind of come hand in hand with hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of elements, you know what I'm saying? Like, no matter if it's b-boying or whatever dance you're doing, it's still, expression of art. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, it's just, it's all relative. You know what I'm saying? First time I tapped into the studio environment, I was actually a part of this duo. It's called the Hoodgeekz. Myself, Fiel, and basically the kid, we were the two artists. But we would always be in the studio making music and traveling and doing all that stuff. We actually did the footwork and thing and all that. Like, so, like it was more like a camp at that time, because it was more than just us two. You know what I'm saying? In the camp or whatever. But to keep explaining that. I was always mixing the music, you know what I'm saying? And so like I wanted to learn how to mix music because I saw that was like, a necessity whenever you was recording. So like that's what kind of made me like dig more into my sound and into sound in general. And then like once I found something, it just kind of just made me want to keep creating and keep pushing, you know what I'm saying? And basically like, climb the new heights, in terms of like what I can do, like, and what I can't do, you know what I'm saying? If I can't do it and I want to actually like teach myself how to do it and then like, find something else I can't do, then, just keep repeating the process, you know what I'm saying? That's all, just to climb that ladder. You figure everybody is, kind of drawn in the lines, when they start. So like, if you drawn in the lines, you're going to still, you're going to be it's like an oversaturated market, you know what I'm saying? Like, so you can't like really stand out looking like everybody else. So you got to figure out how to make like an abstract, like, type of painting, if you will. You can get outside of the lines and try different things and make it all look good and come together. And it could be your own thing instead of it being like something that everybody else is doing. I take my time when I write my music. Like sometimes I can come in and just knock out a song like that. Sometimes I can only get like a verse and a half, maybe like just one verse or just a hook, like it really all depends. But the beat has a lot to do with it too. Like, the music is definitely a huge influence in the creation process. But like writing, I kind of always been writing. I used to like do poetry and shit like that in school. So like it kind of just like, just made its way into rapping music, you know what I'm saying?